The building looking sharp, but it's going to take more than a good wardrobe to get this win tonight on the road. Welcome to Philadelphia, the birthplace of America, the downtown. So here's Miami's starting group. Bam Adebayo is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson, and it's Oladipo in at the point guard. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3. Butler with the ball.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight, both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it.
Green against Butler. Danny Green, and that's good.
And Green is a world-class sniper, laser, an excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
Here's Butler. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Hits the 3.5. Curry's got 5 now.
This is why you pay Seth Curry the big contract, the big money. His range is unlimited.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Simmons. There's Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Boy, that long reach of Embiid's paying dividends there, guys. An absolute machine on the offensive glass.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Butler. It's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Thibault. No good on the triple. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Iguodala out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Dragic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero into the 2-guard spot.
And as impressive as the numbers were for Jimmy Butler in the bubble, they don't begin to tell the whole story. He was hitting clutch shots for the Heat during that run in the postseason.
Basket counts. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
Quick on the roll there. The speed of Butler makes him a problem for the defense.
The pass to Thibault. It's back to Hill. Now here's Milton. This one for 3. Hill, no good. Hill against Dragic. Over Hill. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Dragic.
And Dragic can finish with ease if he gets to the bucket. So when his mid-range jumper is falling, the D doesn't know what to do with it.
Milton's shot is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hero. Hill pulls it in.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Fires from deep. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we finish one half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. Checking out the 76ers. And that'll do it for our halftime.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Oladipo goes in, and he comes up with the deuce. Oladipo's got his third basket of the night.
And Oladipo's handle is tight now. I mean, so good at freezing the defense and then blowing right by whoever's on him. He's got a nice little hesitation move in his ball handling pattern.
They grab their own miss. Embiid kicks to Curry. Pass to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. There's Green with the three. And the 76ers get it back. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Curry, good.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he takes he can make.
Oladipo misses. And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Heat trail by 7. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Kendrick Nunn out there with Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Robinson in at the 3, the small forward.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Pass to Embiid. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Embiid's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
I'm not quite ready to go there yet, but it certainly sounds like the crowd is with you on that idea.
The 76ers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Here's Korkmaz. 76ers with the new shot clock. And the basket is good. Simmons got his first points of the night.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control even when facing physical contact.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Simmons, and the layup's good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 9.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
On defense, the 76ers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Offensive rebound. Here's Achua. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Curry passes to Embiid. Harris looking it over. Pass to Curry. So Philadelphia wins it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home.